Americans are dropping an average of $47,000 on new SUVs in 2025, making it one of the biggest purchases most families will ever make. But here's the problem. Glossy commercials and sleek showroom floors hide some serious issues that can turn your dream vehicle into an expensive headache. We're talking transmission failures that cost more than a decent used car, electrical problems that leave you stranded, and depreciation so bad you'll lose tens of thousands in just a few years. So today we're exposing 10 popular SUVs that simply aren't worth your hard-earned money. We've dug through reliability reports, owner complaints, and expert analysis to bring you the truth that dealerships don't want you to know. Let's get started. Number 1. Cadillac Lyriq. General Motors pulled out all the stops with the Cadillac Lyriq's design. The curves are stunning, the lighting is futuristic, and it photographs like a concept car. But underneath that gorgeous exterior lies what Consumer Reports has called the least reliable vehicle for 2025, earning a dismal 53 out of 100 reliability score. Real owners are reporting their $60,000 electric SUVs spending more than 30 days in service within just 4 months of ownership. The most common problem is a 12-volt battery fault that completely bricks the vehicle, leaving owners stranded and frustrated. Software issues plague the system constantly. The display screen randomly crashes, wireless charging stops working without explanation, and some owners have experienced brake system malfunctions that require immediate dealer intervention. GM made the controversial decision to eliminate Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, forcing buyers into their proprietary infotainment system that simply isn't ready for prime time. The Ultium platform that underpins the Lyriq is still experiencing serious growing pains, and early adopters are paying the price with their wallets and their patience. Multiple owners have reported electrical gremlins that dealers can't diagnose or fix, leading to repeated service visits for the same problems. When you're spending approximately $58,595 on a luxury electric vehicle, you expect cutting-edge technology that works, not a beta test that leaves you calling for a tow truck. But if you have already gotten wary of electric luxury SUVs, wait until you hear about an off-road legend that's become legendary for all the wrong reasons. Number 2. Jeep Grand Cherokee, the reliability nightmare. The Jeep Grand Cherokee has built a reputation as America's go-to off-road capable SUV, but that rugged image comes with a brutal reality check. Owning one for 5 years will set you back a staggering $70,241 when you factor in depreciation, insurance, fuel costs, and interest payments. That's $28,727 lost to depreciation alone. Insurance companies know about the reliability issues too, charging owners $11,425 over 5 years. The transmission problems are particularly notorious, with owners reporting erratic electronic shifting, slipping gears, and complete failures requiring $4,000 repairs. Consumer Reports consistently ranks the Grand Cherokee among the least reliable vehicles, citing problems with steering, suspension, and engine electronics. The 2025 model year brought a shocking $8,925 price increase, but instead of adding features, Jeep actually removed standard equipment. Quadra Track 2 and trailer sway damping, which used to come standard, now require buyers to pay extra. Engine stalling has been reported at highway speeds, alternator failures leave drivers without power, and ignition switch problems prevent the vehicle from starting. Fuel economy is abysmal at just 19 to 20 miles per gallon, making every trip to the gas station a painful reminder of your purchase decision. The interior materials feel cheap despite the premium pricing, and excessive road noise makes long drives uncomfortable. Even when you're spending approximately $36,495 for the base version, you deserve reliability and refinement, not constant dealer visits and repair bills. Speaking of disappointing reliability, our next SUV proves that even affordable options can come with expensive problems. Number 3. Volkswagen Taos, small SUV, big problems. Volkswagen positioned the Taos as an affordable entry into the SUV market, starting at just $24,995, but Consumer Reports has ranked it as the least reliable subcompact SUV you can buy. The 2023 and 2024 models have been plagued by head gasket failures, which is almost unheard of in modern vehicles. Owners are taking their nearly new SUVs to dealers for major engine repairs, only to have the same problems reappear weeks or months later. This isn't a simple fix situation. We're talking about fundamental engine problems that require tearing down the motor and replacing critical components. Rear brake wear has been another persistent issue, with owners reporting that their brakes need replacement far earlier than expected, sometimes within the first year of ownership. The 2025 model received a refresh with a $1,000 price increase, but many experts question whether Volkswagen has actually addressed the underlying reliability concerns. In-car electronics malfunction regularly, with owners reporting random warning lights, infotainment system freezes, and connectivity issues that make modern features useless. Mysterious noises and leaks have been reported across multiple model years, suggesting quality control problems at the manufacturing level. When a brand new vehicle needs major engine work before the first oil change interval, something is seriously wrong. The Taos might save you money at the dealership, but the long-term ownership costs and constant repairs make it a financial trap. Budget-conscious buyers deserve reliability, not a vehicle that spends more time at the service center than in their driveway. While the Taos come small with big issues, our next SUV shows that going big can be an even bigger mistake. Number 4. GMC Yukon XL, the financial black hole. The GMC Yukon XL commands respect on the road with its imposing size and luxurious appointments, but the true cost of ownership is absolutely eye-watering. Over just 5 years, owners will spend $92,343 keeping this beast on the road. Let that sink in for a moment. Depreciation alone accounts for $45,316 of that total, meaning you're losing nearly half the vehicle's value in 5 years. Insurance companies charge $12,555 over that same period because they know how expensive these vehicles are to repair. Fuel costs reach $16,229, and that's assuming gas prices don't spike higher than they already are. The Yukon XL manages just 16 to 17 miles per gallon combined, which means you'll be stopping for gas constantly on road trips. A typical fuel tank might get you around 400 miles, but with a vehicle this size, you're looking at $70 to $80 fill-ups every time. Maintenance costs add another $2,885 to the total, and that's just for routine service. The moment something breaks outside of warranty, repair bills can easily hit thousands of dollars for parts alone. GM's parts pricing for premium vehicles is notoriously high, and labor costs at dealerships continue climbing every year. The Yukon XL offers impressive space and towing capability, but competitors like the Toyota Sequoia and Ford Expedition deliver similar performance without the financial devastation. When a single vehicle costs almost $100,000 to own for 5 years, you have to seriously question whether any amount of luxury and capability justifies that expense. If spending nearly 6 figures on ownership sounds bad, wait until you hear about an SUV that can't shake decades of problems. Number 5. Nissan Pathfinder. Generations of problems. Nissan has been making the Pathfinder for decades, but they've never managed to solve fundamental reliability issues that plague generation after generation. The 2024 through 2025 models are particularly notorious for premature timing chain guide failures. Owners report rattling and tapping noises from the engine that eventually lead to catastrophic damage if not addressed immediately. Transmission problems have been so widespread that class action lawsuits have been filed against Nissan. Repair costs for transmission failures average between $4,000 and $4,600, turning a routine service visit into a financial emergency. Current models continue facing challenges with fuel system malfunctions, including faulty fuel pumps that leave drivers stranded without warning. The automatic start-stop system, meant to improve fuel economy, frequently fails and requires expensive repairs. Navigation systems glitch regularly, freezing or providing incorrect directions when you need them most. The interior refinement falls noticeably behind competitors like the Honda Pilot and Toyota Highlander, with cheaper-feeling materials and less attention to detail. Fuel efficiency is mediocre at best, failing to deliver the economy that modern families expect from a midsize SUV. When you're shopping in this competitive segment, every manufacturer is bringing their A-game except Nissan. The Pathfinder's reliability ratings consistently rank near the bottom of its class, and owner satisfaction surveys reflect widespread disappointment. Nissan's CVT transmissions used across their lineup have become infamous for failures and lawsuits. The company has issued multiple service bulletins and extended warranties, but the problems persist. For the money you'd spend on a Pathfinder, you could buy a Honda Pilot and enjoy years of trouble-free ownership instead. Reliability nightmares aren't limited to Nissan, though. This next American icon is about to show us that bigger isn't always better. Number 6. Ford Expedition. Big size, bigger problems. Ford markets the Expedition as the ultimate family hauler, but owners are discovering that this full-size SUV comes with full-size problems. Transmission failures have become so common that owners should budget at least $6,200 for eventual repairs. That's not a possibility. That's a likelihood based on failure rates across multiple model years. Ford's decision to use aluminum body panels seemed innovative at first, but it's turned into a quality control disaster. Paint peeling and bubbling problems are widespread, leaving owners with vehicles that look years older than they actually are. Repainting aluminum panels costs significantly more than traditional steel, and insurance companies often balk at covering what they consider cosmetic damage. The Expedition's massive size makes it impractical for daily driving in urban areas where parking spaces are tight and gas stations are frequent necessities. High initial purchase prices are compounded by substantial depreciation, with 3-year-old Expeditions losing 40 to 50% of their value. Maintenance costs run high because everything on a vehicle this large costs more to replace. Tires alone can run $1,500 for a set of quality replacements. The Expedition competes directly with the Chevrolet Tahoe and GMC Yukon, but those vehicles don't share the same transmission and body panel issues. Ford has issued technical service bulletins addressing some problems, but many owners report that dealer fixes don't last. When your family SUV spends weeks in the shop while Ford orders specialty parts, the convenience factor disappears entirely. The Expedition might seat 8 people comfortably, but the ownership experience is anything but comfortable. American manufacturers aren't alone in disappointing buyers. This next German luxury brand is proving that premium prices don't guarantee premium reliability. Number 7. Mercedes-Benz GLE. Luxury without reliability. Mercedes-Benz has built its reputation on engineering excellence and luxury, but the GLE midsize SUV tarnishes that image considerably. Consumer Reports named it the least reliable midsize luxury SUV for 2025, citing problems with brakes, electrical accessories, fuel systems, and climate control. The 9-speed transmission, which should provide seamless shifting, instead delivers jerky gear changes and hesitation that make the driving experience frustrating. Infotainment system crashes are common enough that owner forums are filled with complaints and temporary workarounds. When you're paying luxury prices, you expect technology that works flawlessly, not systems that require regular reboots. Electrical accessories fail at alarming rates, with power seats, adjustable steering columns, and automatic tailgates malfunctioning within the first few years of ownership. Climate control problems leave drivers and passengers uncomfortable, with some reporting that their dual-zone systems can't maintain consistent temperatures. Fuel system issues have led to rough idling, poor acceleration, and check engine lights that require multiple dealer visits to resolve. Parts and labor costs at Mercedes dealerships are among the highest in the industry, with even minor repairs easily exceeding $1,000. The GLE's competitors, including the BMW X5 and Audi Q7, offer similar luxury and performance without the reliability headaches. Mercedes brand prestige used to mean something, but when your $70,000 SUV has worse reliability than a $30,000 Honda, that prestige rings hollow. Extended warranties become almost mandatory for GLE owners, adding thousands more to the total cost of ownership. The driving experience might feel premium when everything works, but frequent breakdowns destroy any sense of luxury. If German engineering is failing, British luxury is about to show us it can be even worse. Number 8. Land Rover Discovery Sport. Expensive and expiring Land Rover has always charged premium prices for vehicles that break down constantly, and the Discovery Sport continues that unfortunate tradition. Expert mechanics warn that these SUVs are expensive to maintain when they're working, and even more expensive when they inevitably fail. Basic servicing costs far more than comparable vehicles, with oil changes and routine maintenance running hundreds of dollars at authorized dealers. When something breaks, parts availability becomes a serious problem because Land Rover's limited dealer network means long waits for specialty components. Performance issues plague the Discovery Sport on both highways and city roads, with owners reporting sluggish acceleration and transmission hesitation. Industry insiders predict Land Rover will discontinue the Discovery Sport after the 2026 or 2027 model year, which creates a serious problem for current owners. When a model gets discontinued, resale values plummet because buyers worry about parts availability and long-term support. The Discovery Sport's reliability record already hurts resale values, but discontinuation will make these vehicles nearly impossible to sell at reasonable prices. The turbocharged engines require premium fuel and frequent maintenance to prevent catastrophic failures. All-wheel drive systems malfunction regularly, ironically leaving these off-road capable SUVs stuck in two-wheel drive. Interior electronics fail at higher rates than competitors, with navigation systems, infotainment screens, and digital gauge clusters all reporting problems. Land Rover's warranty coverage is standard at best, and most owners find they need expensive extended warranties just to protect themselves from repair bills. The Discovery Sport might wear a prestigious badge, but prestige doesn't pay repair bills or prevent breakdowns. Next up, we have another disappointing car whose ambitions fell flat before they really began. Number 9. Chevrolet Blazer EV. GM's other electric problem, General Motors, thought they could compete in the electric SUV market with the Blazer EV, but Consumer Reports gave it just 1 out of 5 stars for reliability. reliability. That's not a typo. 1 star. The 2026 model year somehow makes things worse by discontinuing the longer-range RS trim, leaving buyers with fewer options and less capability. The front-wheel drive version manages 312 miles of range, while the discontinued RS offered 334 miles. GM chose to eliminate the better option, forcing buyers into a less capable vehicle. The Blazer EV uses GM's outdated 400-volt architecture, while competitors like Hyundai and Kia have moved to 800-volt systems that charge significantly faster. The Blazer's charging speed tops out at 190 kilowatts, while Hyundai's comparable EVs charge at 266 kilowatts. That difference means 45 minutes versus 30 minutes at a fast charging station, and those 15 minutes add up on long trips. The Ultium platform that underpins all of GM's electric vehicles has proven problematic across their entire EV lineup. Build quality issues plague the Blazer EV, with panel gaps, interior squeaks and rattles, and electrical problems reported by early owners. GM's decision to eliminate smartphone integration means you're stuck with their buggy software system that lacks the polish and features of Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. Battery management software has caused problems for some owners, with incorrect range estimates and premature degradation concerns. When Tesla's Model Y and Hyundai's Ioniq 5 offer better reliability, faster charging, and more refined experiences, the Blazer EV becomes impossible to recommend despite its attractive styling. If GM's electric efforts are stumbling, Nissan's gas-powered Dinosaur shows that old technology can be just as problematic. Number 10. Nissan Armada, the dinosaur in the room. The Nissan Armada rolls with a 400-horsepower V8 engine that sounds impressive until you see the fuel economy numbers. This outdated powertrain delivers abysmal efficiency that makes every drive to the gas station a painful experience. The interior space is massive on paper, but poor design choices waste that potential with awkward storage solutions and uncomfortable seating positions. The infotainment system feels like it was designed a decade ago, lacking the intuitive interfaces and modern features that have become standard even in budget vehicles. A high-load floor makes loading cargo unnecessarily difficult, requiring you to lift heavy items higher than needed. The third-row seating is cramped and uncomfortable, defeating the entire purpose of buying an 8-passenger SUV. Kids might tolerate those seats for short trips, but adults will complain immediately. The Armada's size creates maneuverability problems in parking lots and narrow streets, while the truck-based platform delivers a rough ride quality that doesn't match modern crossovers. Nissan charges premium pricing for the Armada, but the vehicle doesn't deliver premium features or refinement. The competition has moved forward with efficient turbocharged engines, sophisticated interiors, and advanced technology, while the Armada remains stuck in the past. Depreciation hits hard because buyers shopping for used SUVs recognize outdated technology when they see it. The V8 engine might sound good, but it can't overcome fundamental shortcomings in design, efficiency, and modern features. For similar money, buyers could get a Toyota Sequoia with better reliability and resale value, or a Ford Expedition with more modern technology. The Armada represents everything wrong with refusing to evolve with the market, proving that power alone doesn't make a competitive SUV. So there you have it, 10 SUVs that promise a lot but deliver disappointment instead. These vehicles prove that expensive doesn't mean reliable, and popular doesn't mean problem-free. If you're in the market for an SUV, make sure to check reliability ratings and owner reviews before signing on that dotted line. Have you owned any of these SUVs? Share your experience in the comments below. If this video saved you from making an expensive mistake, hit that like button and subscribe for more automotive truth that dealerships don't want you to know.